Josh Steffler here, still reporting on BCHydro. With the 26% rate or 25.5% rate increase announced today, it's hard to not take into consideration the BCHydro smart meter program. They are trying to exchange 1.8 million meters across British Columbia, all of their customers' meters, from analog meters to so-called smart meters. This undertaking puts our electrical grid at an extreme vulnerability. There are numerous videos and articles online showing how easily these meters are hacked, let alone talking about the Zigbee chip and how these smart meters are able to be surveillance devices. It's not a theory that many new appliances also contain these chips that are able to talk to smart meters. So BCHydro has said that the Zigbee chip is not turned on, but it's there. And so maybe they don't turn it on now. Maybe they don't turn it on in 2 years. What about 5 years? What about 10 years down the road where all these meters are installed without many people's consent, without many people's permissions, and in fact against many people's will and many people's desire to keep their old meters? These meters are going to be able to build a profile on you when you get up, when you're using your lights, when you're watching your TV. Some people, and there are some reports that even talk about the smart meters being able to gather information from PVRs and television recording devices. I'm not sure about those, but I do have privacy concerns. It's not BCHydro's job to gather intelligence on me, to find out when I'm getting up, when I'm leaving for work, what time I'm watching TV, what time I'm using my computer, what time I turn on my coffee makers or my stove, what I'm making for dinner, how many times I use my microwave. I don't own a microwave personally, but these are all things that can be compiled into a profile. There are reports that the California smart meter program did gather this information and did sell it to third-party people, third-party for-profit businesses. There is massive marketing potential in the amount of data that they're collecting. Now they'll know when the majority of British Columbians are turning on their television. Now they'll know when the majority of British Columbians are doing their laundry, when they're watching stuff on their computers, when they're using their laundry machines, their stoves, their ovens, their microwaves. So this is valuable data. And with BCHydro in massive amounts of debt, I would not be surprised personally if they came out and did decide that, well, to fix our debt and to bring us back to being a profitable company, we need to sell this data. And you can't resist this. We are entering a future that has a vast amount of potential. There is no reason that all of these new smart machines, smart grids, smart appliances need to be spying on us. It's great that they're high-tech, that they're low energy. They do not need to be reporting back, tattling on us all the time, recording what we're doing, keeping this data. There's no reason for it other than for-profit corporations to find better ways to take your money, governments to find better ways to take your money, and to spy on you. More and more and more and more, there is a spying grid being built. You've got police cars scanning license plates. You've got smart meters that have the potential to read and build a profile on your electrical use. You've got massive internet companies, Google and others, building massive profiles on you, on your surfing habits, on your selling habits, buying habits, reading your emails. It's coming to a point where Big Brother knows more about you than you do, knows more about your spouse or your father or mother than you do. This is dangerous because when governments get this kind of information, they use it. And it's easy to say that, well, we live in Canada, that would never happen here. Maybe not today. Maybe not next election. But we have to look at the future. This smart grid is supposed to be here for another 50 years. So we have to think about the implications of this for 50 years down the road. I don't want a smart meter. I don't want a 26% increase in my bills. I don't want public servants making $1 million a year on our tax dollars. The more and more government grows, it grows into areas of freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of privacy. You have a right to be private. And people that say, oh, well, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear, then why do you close your curtains at night? Why do you close the bathroom door when you're using the bathroom? Because privacy is a right. Our private thoughts, our private lives, our private home. More and more we're being spied on in our own home.